Check, mic check. More the Masters podcast. Your host, man, of course. Across me, I got a special guest, man, returning guest. I got Verg, CEO Verg. What's going on, man?
What's good, brother?
How you been, man?
I'm blessed by the best.
Been a minute since you've been on. A lot of trials, tribulations, a lot of changes in your life, a lot of wins, a lot of losses. We don't get into that. But I always try to start off with like a little bit of an icebreaker, man. What's some of the feedback you got from your last interview that you did here with me?
Feedback?
Yeah, like what you thought of it, rather. Let's talk about you.
I thought about it personally, honestly. Like I was telling you the other day, I've been studying.
Yeah.
Got to be more listen to interpretate than more than listen to respond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've just been studying myself for all my podcasts, basically more than the masses than anything, if you know.
Yeah.
I subscribe and watch you all the time, so I just been studying myself a lot.
I think it's dope to say on this platform as we talk and we're gonna get into shout out to Miss Karen Gordon. I say shout out to her a lot. That should be a drop actually. Make sure you send me that drop too. I don't know if I got it. But she would call me one day and she was like, "Hey, what's going on with Verg?" I said, "What you mean?" She like, "Oh, I just haven't seen him in a while, man. I love this last interview, man. It was so like the energy was just so great in the interview that she was just like, yo, like what's up with him? Like, what you got going on?"
I appreciate that, Miss Karen.
Nah, for real, that was dope.
That's
So
love.
definitely shout out to Miss Karen, shout out to you, man. So I guess what I want to get into, let's talk about Just Greatness first.
Okay.
I want to get into some of the things, since we last spoke.
Yeah.
So talk about it, like just to kind of bring people up to speed. You got a new audience. I got a new audience. You doing newer things. I'm doing newer things. Both doing bigger things, moving a little different. Describe what it means. And I'm gonna say this because I gotta hit this button real quick. I'm on BS. JG got like 10, 12 different meanings, bro. Like you gotta first you gotta explain the meaning. Like what does Just Greatness stand for? And I say Just Greatness because I know it as.
Yeah.
But it's like 12 different meanings.
Yeah. So main thing is, no matter what they said yesterday, be great today. So to elaborate, your past is your past. Yesterday was yesterday. Last month was last month. Last year was last year. But today, do something to make yourself better, make yourself greater today. That's just to sum it all up, for real. You got greatness is a choice. Greatness is a choice. It's your choice to make that decision to be great.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, sports, painting, whatever you do, cutting hair, you being more than the masses, you're great at it. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
It's a lot. And of course, there's a lot of entities under the umbrella. It's Just Greatness Enterprises, LLC. But Just Greatness Attire, Just Gorgeous, Jungle Gorilla Clothing, Just Greatness Athletics. But all those entities are owned by my children and my siblings. So my sons own Just Greatness Attire. My daughter owns Just Gorgeous. My little brother's part owner of Jungle Gorilla Clothing. Free Lil JG. Just Greatness Athletics is owned by Daddy Makai Hall, the football player. So I'm just basically building generational wealth. I'm the manufacturer. I'm the designer. I'm the seller. I'm the billboard. But this is for them so they can take it further, so they can be comfortable and feed their kids and their kids' kids.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm clapping up for you how you explained that. You've been studying, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, you've been studying. I can tell by the answers. You know what I'm saying? You ready for this stuff? I like to say, I don't send questions out.
Yeah.
I'm beyond that. Like that's I don't do sending questions. You ask for questions, you ain't coming on.
Yeah.
So you answered that, not even knowing I would ask that question. I think that was dope. Nice chain, by the way. I like the way it's glistening. You know what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there.
I wouldn't like today. You know what I'm saying?
So tell me about your attire. Tell me about your like what you got going on from the hat to the shades to the.
I got the custom crop on right now. Literally just made this before I got here. You know what I'm saying? Be kind and stay weird. I got that patch on my back, you know what I'm saying? So I basically try to match the hat with the, you feel me?
Yeah. You got the pearls.
Yeah. So the pearls, if you notice, I usually wear my grandparents on my people. So since mommy died, it's been very hard to wear hers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go pearls for my nana and my mom. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a third one for my grandma, but I just been going pearls, something different. I try to set trends.
They can't see the pants, but the pants is purple. I want to throw it out there.
You know what I'm saying? I got the different AVAs on. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, Prince. You doing your thing, bro.
I'm on a purple rain right now.
Yo,
I'm,
you gotta chill, man.
I'm on my Purple Rain right
Nah,
now.
that's dope, man. That's dope. So talk about like kind of what got you into fashion.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna get back to fashion too. I got
Yeah.
a way I want to do, but I want to talk about that a little bit just because I feel like you have been away for a while, but I
Yeah.
know you back around and stuff. But I want people to know that. Regardless of what we talk about here, I do want them to know this is what you do. This is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I know
yeah,
you
yeah.
was do. So,
So, of course, as you know, best dressed in high school, best
hey,
dressed in
chill,
college.
hold on, chill with the as you know. Like, come on, man.
We already mentioned this. Remember that day you was like, "Are you
I do know,
popular?"
I do know,
You
I
like,
do
"Are you
know.
popular?" I'm like, "No." You like, "Who won best dressed in high school? Who won best in college?" Like, I study our interviews. So like, I have an eye for fashion. Of course, we from up north. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the dope boys on the block, fresh as death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's a fashion show. So like, that's just basically a part of my lifestyle, how I was raised. Whether it's something regular, whether it's some basketball shorts or some sweatpants, some joggers, I'm gonna still look like, damn, he look nice. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look presentable. Even when I'm in the lab, I'm collab. You can see
Yeah.
the whole thing it's together. You know what I mean? Even on a down day. But lately I just been embracing the fact that like, do you. You know what I'm saying? Do you. I just gotta do me. Like, I don't care what I put on, how I put it on, what you think about it. I'm doing me. I know I feel good. If I feel good, I'm looking good. You know what I mean?
Speaking of feeling good, looking good, like this is just that's a real question. I ask you, like, I ask you this a lot. I already know you about to laugh. You know I'm on
Yeah.
bullshit, but like, when are you gonna get the beard? Like, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you see,
Like,
I'm coming in a little bit.
it's way better
Yeah,
than
you
last
coming in
time.
a
Like,
little
turn to the
bit.
side a little bit.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't
I'm
there
coming.
yet, but nah, it's almost there though. Like, I see it.
I'm
Like,
coming in a little bit.
it got mad potential.
Yeah.
Like, you. It's funny because like in Philly, I tell you, either got the way you got it, or it's full fledged,
Or it's not.
or it ain't, bro.
It's like half there, yeah.
That shit
And like I
crazy.
always tell you, bro, my dad, his Sunni's so beautiful. It's all white now, man. It's like, but you know, that's a sign of wisdom.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
white, the gray hair is coming in, and it's like so full.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my mom was not here no more, so she can't see it grow into what it need to grow into. I've been waiting forever. I brush it. It's like I don't cut it. It just won't come in for me, bro. It's killing me, but it is what it is.
So, I want to kind of revert to something just because you mentioned some things twice. So I feel like I don't want people watching saying like, "What? You know, you gotta ask, you gotta ask." So I'm gonna kind of sway my interview a little bit how I'm doing this, but I do want to get into some things that has changed since the last time we talked. And honestly, I think me and you got a lot in common, which is why I always was like, "Yo, when you ready, let me know."
Yeah.
I think we got something that I know we have something in common, whereas we both lost parents.
Yes.
I do remember, and I can say this. I remember when I lost my dad. I remember you texting me. You changed numbers too much. First of all, I want to say that, right? But you text me and you hit me on IG. You hit me. It's in the same message just to make sure I got it. You was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, you need anything? Da 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 da. Sorry, da da." I just remember because like, and maybe you could speak to this too. I want to kind of ease our way into it. You know, I'm gonna do this for you, but like, I remember also feeling like at the time we didn't speak every day.
Yeah, no.
You know, we wasn't like we had a good rapport, but we didn't speak every day. You doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. And I felt like the people I spoke to every day, I feel like, damn, like
Where they at?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like people that you really consider a friend. You really consider like
You big bro to me.
you be willing to do things for people like, yo,
Yeah.
you know, like if this happened, and then you don't hear 'em. So when I heard when I got that message, and it wasn't just one message. It's the thing, like you
hit you
sent a
multiple
bunch of
times.
yeah. And I thought that was dope. So getting into that, like, you know, our experience might have been different with how, you know, in our loss. Loss is a loss, of
Loss
course.
is loss, yeah.
I do want you to explain if you can, like, 'cause I want to break it down a little bit. I know it's kind of quick to get into it, but this is what we're gonna do. We here now.
It's cool. I'm good. I ain't gonna get emotional.
Break down that process of. I know your mom was sick,
Yeah.
right? So break that down. Of when what she was sick from, like what you knew of her, like, you know, like talk about that first, like as far as her health and her condition.
Yeah, so she dealt with diabetes real bad. Um, a lot of falls, stuff like that. You know, when you're a diabetic, it's hard to heal. Um, honestly, when she had daddy, that's when all her strength kind of went away. but she fought for 19 years.
That's your brother though. I
Yeah,
want to make sure
Makai.
people saying
Yeah,
that out
so
there.
I call my little brother Daddy, Makai Hall. Yeah, as y'all know, he Daddy. Um, I call all my kids Daddy, honestly, but it is what it is. But she's been fighting. She a strong woman. Used to call her 9 lives like her mom. Like the woman was a beast when it comes to strength. You know, um, watching her sick every day, having to wipe her up. You know what I'm saying? Clean your mom up. It's life changing. It's
Yeah.
humbling. You know what I'm saying? And she had to talk to me one day in the hospital. She was like, I'm tired of getting cut open. I'm tired of having surgeries. I'm tired of laying in the hospital. I'm ready to go be with my mom and Nana. And that's the day I start maturing and becoming a man. Like I thought I was a man, but like cause I'm paying her bills, making sure she good. But that's when I start realizing like, yo, I'm having a crazy conversation with somebody that's my mom that's telling me she ready to leave. Even though she fought and fought and fought, I couldn't be selfish and be like, no, stay. No, stay. But I know like she's in a better place. She's not in pain anymore. But the way she left me is just that's the hurtful part. I'm at peace that she gone, but it's no secret. I like to tell my testimony because it's gonna help some young man one day. It
Yeah.
might help some young woman one day. I was locked up when my mom died. And she died on my best friend death date, July 19th. Smush got the killed July 19th, 2013. My mom died July 19th, 2024. Same exact day. So me being locked up and not saying bye to her, that hurt me more than anything. That eat me up every day. You know what I'm saying? That's just being honest. That eat me up every single day. Not being able to say that goodbye, not having nothing of hers to smell her. You know what I'm saying? Like I talked to her in a box. Like I still haven't gotten her urn because it's still like I have to accept it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But her 1 year anniversary just went up, and I literally was stuck all day because I've been through so much this year that I didn't really process the fact that damn, she gone and she never coming back. So like when I was texting you and telling you I'm sorry, you know, if you need anything, I knew what I was about to go through.
Mm.
And to see somebody lose their parent, I was like dreading it. You know what I'm saying? I was really dreading it. Like, no, dog, you too strong, man. Don't do that. These grandkids, you got a second chance on what you didn't do for me. You doing for my baby brother. What you not doing for my baby brother, you're now doing for your grandkids. So that's the main part that had me like not saying bye. That part is the different part. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm genuine. I lead with my heart. I don't really be on no extra stuff. As you can tell, my demeanor is super calm.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
super more mature. Like that took a lot out of me.
I do want to ask though, because like this is just me wanting to know, and I'm sure people want to know as well. Like, I know you mentioned you being locked up when your mom passed. So is it a call you get? Hey, this is what happened. This was going on. How do you find out? Like, what is that like for you?
So the county that I was locked up in, they wanted me to pay the full thing. Any other county I've been locked up in, you pay a percentage, 10%, 12%. This county wanted the whole 7,000. So I'm like, yo, I stay until arraignment. I know they'll drop it. I was booked for about a month and a half, and I was calling home. But every day I call home, it was weird. You know, it was weird. Like I can feel something going on, but I didn't know what was going on. And I remember like yesterday, July 19th, last year, I'm in the cell and it's raining hard, like raining hard as hell. I'm like, damn, Smush, you wildin', Smush. What you got going on, bro? And
Because this already a day that you dread anyway every
you
year
feel me?
because the
Because
anniversary of
of
your
bro,
friend's
I
death.
close his eyes, so like watching him fight for his life and all that, that haunt me some days too. Like, but I'm sitting in the cell and I'm eating chips, talking to my cellie, and I'm like, damn, my bro wilding because I'm actually in there like and like we celebrating. They feel my pain, so we in there celebrating. My cellie was a store mate. So we in there eating chips, eating candy. We just celebrating. Like, damn, bro, like it's cool. You gonna be all right. And I'm calling home. I'm calling my son mom. I'm like, yo, Jazz, is everything good? Her voice start changing every day. Every day her voice tone was changing. I called my dad, check in. His voice changing every day. So like I didn't know was something going on, but maybe a week later, on a Saturday, which is weird. I ain't never been bailed out on a Saturday.
Yeah,
I
that's
hear,
odd. Yeah.
yeah, I hear Vergil Austin, pack it up, time to go home. But I'm thinking the walls talking to me like, damn, I'm wild. Damn, I'm in here. What the hell? But my celly come in like, yo, bro, let me get your bunk. They just called you. I'm like, hell yeah, you can get my bed, bro. Shit, you been sitting there for a year.
Real quick, you said I want you to explain that. I'm sorry to cut you off. I want
You
you to
good.
explain it though. You said you felt like the walls was talking to you. Well,
Yeah.
like explain that statement. I feel
Like,
like that's like a term.
I ain't gonna front when I get booked, bro. I don't eat. Like,
You eating chips?
like I eat the sandwiches as long as it ain't pork. You feel me? And if I swap out my tray, I might get the cornbread or I eat the oatmeal. Certain things that I eat when that does happen to me. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
But I don't really eat that much. I snack on the chips. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm sitting in the cell and I'm just chilling on this. I'm just chilling. So I happen just be chilling this Saturday. I ain't out there playing no cars, nothing. I'm just in the cell, just chilling. This particular county, they don't have no TVs. It's super cold. Like it just was weird. Like the whole thing was weird. It's like my intuition was letting me know something that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And for them to say Vergil Austin on a Saturday, and my bro come in, he like, yo, bro, they just call. I'm like, word, you playing? But I look out, he like, the officer like, come on. I'm like,
So so the saying is it more of like a thought of illusion maybe like
yeah.
I just want to go home so I'm
So
thinking
I'm
they called.
thinking he called
Okay,
me.
okay. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure I wasn't tripping.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm like, damn, the wall's talking to, I'm tripping. Hold up. So he running there like, yo, JG, they just called you. I'm like, word? Like, yeah, bro, you going home. So we, give him the bump, because my bump fresher than his. He been sitting there for a minute. I leave out. When I leave out, my son mom walking towards the door. And she usually sitting in the car when I get out. Like, and I just get in the car, we slide. She walking towards the door. Then her best friend Amber get out the car and she just sitting there. And I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. She tell me, give me your property. So, when you get booked, they put all your belongings you got booked in a vanilla envelope and all that. I'm like, in my head, like, I ain't got too many shorties, but I don't think I should be letting you get my phone and all that. But she was protecting me from something. And I'm gonna get to that in a second.
No,
So
I got you.
as she trying to get my property, her phone ring. Is my dad. Like, yo, what's up, Dad? I'm good. I'm out, man. Woo, woo, woo. Like, you sitting down? Like, yeah, I just sat down in the car. Like, yo, son, your mom died. What? Your mom died, son. I couldn't let you sit in there and your mom died and you found out in there, you'll be there forever. You'll snap out, whatever. I ain't want nothing else to happen. So like I literally just took off running. In the jail parking lot, I took off running. Jazz came, caught me like, babe, you guys to get in the car. I don't want them to think nothing going on. You just got out. I don't want them. So I got in the car and I'm like, what's going on? Trying to figure out like what happened. Like, she was just good when I talked to y'all last week. What happened? So she basically like, I don't want you to get on Facebook or nothing. And I'm like, why not? My aunt literally posted my mom transitioning. Like my brother on the phone crying, telling her we gonna be okay. We not selfish, mom. Get your rest. He crying, and my mom literally transitioned. As soon as my brother hung up, my mom literally like you can see the video of her dying, like die.
Damn.
So like she was trying to save me from that. That's why she wanted my phone so bad. So like Coweta County is like 4 hours away, and now I gotta ride these 4 hours. Like yo, so where daddy at? Now, my crib was in my mom's name. She didn't die. She been dead for a couple weeks. So now we don't have no crib.
So I'm sorry to stop. So when you found out she had passed weeks before that?
She had passed the week before.
Oh damn.
So when I got out, she was already gone a week. So I'm like, where daddy at? That's the first thing on my mind. Where daddy at? And she like, oh, he with Coach Jelly. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. All right, cool. So why he with Coach Jelly? Then that's when she started explaining like, they took the crib. We had to put your stuff in storage. And I'm like, wait, they took the crib? And that kind of like hurt me because like that's memories in there. Like, what if y'all didn't grab certain things that I needed y'all to grab, stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That
yeah.
was on my mind at first. But then it really started sinking in on that ride, looking at the trees, that long ride, like I just couldn't stop crying. And then it made sense why she had her best friend with her. Cause she had a close relationship with my mom as well. So her best friend was consulting her and holding her down the whole ride, trying to figure out how she gonna tell her son dad that his mom died. You know what I'm saying? So like it just was a experience where it was life changing. Like I can't put myself in that position again, that predicament again, to not say bye to someone I love, you know. And as you know, everybody gone. Like I have siblings, I have relatives. Family and relatives is two different things. I have relatives, but then nobody call and check on me and my brother. Then nobody call and check on my children. You know what I mean? So my family, my father, my little brother mom, you know what I'm saying? My kids' moms, that's my family. Feel me? Daddy, some friends. And when I say some friends, you know how that go.
I want to, yeah, that's how I want to kind of interject there, not just on some of the friends part, but I do want to interject in the sense of, all right, so just to put in perspective, like, I mean, this is for some people that haven't seen you since
Yeah.
the last time. Cause remember, last time you come on, you was all smiles, you was happy. You was like,
Wildin',
the
just
energy was, I've had you on a few times. I've watched some other interviews you've done. It's just the energy that particular episode, the last one we did, you had the red
red.
on, like, the
Yeah. I
energy
was
was like
happy.
luminous. It was like the room was lit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? We
yeah.
had joke back and forth. We laughing and we talking all this stuff. It was a energy. It's indescribable. I can't really
Yeah,
describe
yeah.
it.
You
You
can't
know?
you can't teach that.
Yeah.
That
And
chemistry.
and I just knew. It's almost like sometimes you just know like someone you'll
Yeah.
never be the same again.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
lose a piece of you, that piece is gone. You can't feel it. It's just
It's just
gone.
gone.
So you got to learn how to deal with the rest of you without that piece.
Exactly.
And like I said, I already had that. Mind you, I don't know. People might feel differently about this, but saying it gonna sound odd. So if I say it off, you let me know.
Yeah.
But losing a mom is probably different than losing a dad. And I'm just saying that in the
Yeah,
sense
yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
not to everybody, but some people who have that lifestyle where like your mom is your everything, literally. Like
Yeah,
that's
well,
your
me personally, you know, I was raised by my great
yeah,
grandparents.
yeah, yeah.
Me and my mom was raised like brothers and sisters, but she's still my mom. So like what you dealt with, my dad, that's my rock. Like he my best friend. We talk every day, every morning. Like I don't have an OG. Like I got OGs, but my OG is my dad, Vergil Glenn Austin Sr. That's my OG. So like when I call Big Vito, it's to get knowledge. He gonna tell me when I'm right. He gonna tell me when I'm wrong. Rarely get a proud out of him because he give you tough love. This entrepreneur stuff, it come from my dad.
Yeah.
So like I lose my pop, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like that's just being honest. Like losing my mom, it definitely changed me. It took a lot out of me because she's still my mom, regardless of the things we've been through. But I was preparing myself for it. But I never wasn't prepared to
Talk,
not say bye.
but talk about that though. Like I'm curious of that. What does that look like for you or for if anybody preparing yourself? Like is that a real thing? Like can
Yes,
you really do that?
you can, but you can't. You can, but you can't. And I say that not to be sound like weird, but when your mom going through the things that I watched my mom go through, the pain, the aches, picking her up from this, picking her up from that, taking her to the doctor, listening to the doctors talk to me, all those things, like not wanting to go see her as she sit in the hospital for months. Like, don't come see me, don't come see me. Like, what you mean don't come see you? I'll pop in there and I'll talk to the nurse, I'll talk to the doctor with her not knowing I'm outside the room. Because like I wanted to remember her for who she is, you know what I'm saying? That strong black queen that loved everybody, that took everybody in, that's wild, that's a firecracker. That's what I wanted to remember her as. But me and my dad had a talk the other day. He's like, that was a choice you made not seeing her. And I deal with it, but at the same time, when your mom say I'm tired, that's something hard to deal with, but you have to swallow that pill. So when I say prepare, I was preparing myself for, okay, your demise is gonna come and you're getting tired. I can see it in your eyes. I understand. Like, I understand that you want to be with your people. Everybody going that love us, that raised us, my household, everybody's dead. Feel me? So like that's why I say I have relatives, not family. Feel me? Like, so preparing it was like, all right, you got to make sure this right. You got to make sure this right. All right, make sure daddy keep doing what he doing, what he doing. Make sure the kids understand that my mom love you and she gonna always be there, but she's not here physically. So I have to deal with them more than I have to deal with me. You know what I mean? So I had to prepare myself to be stronger, to be a man now. You know what I mean? But when she left, not saying bye, that's the part that eat me up. Like, not her being gone too much because she was in a lot of pain. Like I said, I didn't went in the house. She on the floor, been on the floor all day, and didn't know she was on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Because she couldn't get up. I didn't have to clean my mom up. Literally, like, you know what it does to a man? Have to wipe your mom stuff, her private areas, clean her private areas. Like that does something to you, bro. Like, so I was preparing, but I never was prepared not to say goodbye, not to kiss her forehead one more time, not to buy her some Chinese food one more time. You know what I mean? So like it was totally different when she left because, like I said, I didn't get to say bye. Like,
Well, I do want to ask about that. Like, as you're grieving and you know you have to come to terms and deal with life ahead of you. How much do you punish yourself for being in a situation to not be able to say bye? Like, how do you feel? Like, do you beat yourself up about it? Are you upset about it? Do you feel like damn, this is on me? Like, is it a guilt?
that
Is
was a
it?
good question.
I try.
Damn, that was a good question. I'm in between. Damn, my dad just said this to me. Keep growing, stop beating yourself up. Because at the end of the day, it was a choice not to go see her. It was a choice. I could have, yeah, she told me not to come, but I've been rebellious many a times. So why wasn't I rebellious then? You feel me? And then to put myself in that situation that I was in, to be locked up and not say bye, I beat myself up a lot, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot. I stayed in Philly for 4 months with my dad, and I just was smoking and smoking and smoking and smoking, drinking and drinking. Just, and you know, I'm not even a drinker, but I could not understand, like, how would you leave me and not say, and I couldn't say bye. You know what I mean? I can't never get that back. I look at videos, I listen to her talk, but not saying bye to her physical being, it I beat myself up a lot, bro. And I had to learn, like, it's okay to cope, it's okay to cry, it's okay to release, it's okay to deal with the mental things that you deal with, but speak about it more. Help somebody else to not go through that, if that makes sense. Like,
Well, I do got. I want to kind of expound on that a little bit. Like, obviously, with a lot of this healing and a lot of you beating yourself up. How did you change? Like, Verge, what kind of person were you during even till now? Because it's still a
yeah,
process. But afterwards and going forward, what kind of person were you? Were you somebody people wanted to be around? Were you depressed? Were you mad,
yeah,
angry at the
super
world?
depressed,
And
super
what were some
depressed.
reasons? Like, what were some things that attributed to that? You're angry, and so your depression. Besides the fact you lost a parent, but at this point, are you blaming people for things? Are you making
Yes,
issues for like you just finding issues now? Like,
like now, like I'm way more humble and way more calm. But like I told my pop the other day, man, like no matter what nobody feel, how nobody feel, these are my feelings and they're valid. Is only one person in this world that I just don't care for at all. Every woman that loved me was in this person care, and now they're not here. And I don't feel like that's a coincidence at all. So that person, I can't stand her. I used to love her to death. Can't stand her. Like, don't want to hear her name. Don't talk to me about her. Don't call me about nothing. Don't call my brother. Don't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's not a coincidence that everybody that loved me for who I am, let me be me. They died in your care. Like, so as far as the world, I'm not angry no more. Like I'm not angry. I'm not hyped up all the time. I'm not firecracker. I've grown and matured so much. This situation made me understand that anybody, of course, being from Philly, but they say niggas die every day, B.
Yeah.
But cousins done died, friends done died. But for my mom, my nana, my grandma, for all of them to be gone, and this one person care, I don't like to use the word hate, but it's a lot of hatred for
Well,
that woman.
I just asked a direct question because I'm just curious. Like, is this more so? You feel like it's that person's fault,
Absolutely.
or is it you're mad so you looking for someone to blame?
No, I absolutely positively feel like it's her fault.
What make you feel that way?
So I'm just give you one example. You ever heard of water pills?
Nah.
So it's like a pill to keep you hydrated and all that, but it make you bloated. The pictures that I have of my mom, she's literally like skin to bone, bed sores. That's called neglect. That's called neglect. When I watch my mom swell up all the time from giving her medicine, when I watch my mom or help my mom walk up the steps to get her stronger, walk up and down the neighborhood with the apartment complex, watching her cooking her grandkids waffles every morning. That was her thing. And I gotta literally snap on her. Mom, why you ain't got your walker? Why I'm cooking my grandkids breakfast? Shut up. Like, I can hear her right now when she said it. Like, when I make them breakfast or I make them some waffles, I be like, damn, I know these ain't gonna be like grandma's in my head. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So like, I absolutely positively not trying to just put no blame on nobody or trying to find a reason to be mad. I absolutely positively feel like it was that woman's fault. Point blank period. That just being honest with you.
What about like friendships and things of that nature? Do you feel like you was given the support or you was that you would have gave? Did you like lose friends? You cut your circle in half? Like how did that work? How did that?
I found myself looking through a window when I was trying to look through a mirror. And what I mean by that is looking at people thinking they're you, thinking they had the same heart as you, thinking they had the same mindset as you. But really, I was looking in the mirror. Yeah, I got calls and, damn sorry for your mom. But the calls stopped. It wasn't no consistent, yo, you good? None of that. My father, my father. It's the only person that was consistent with, are you cool? Are you good? I got big brothers I haven't heard from. They didn't even come to mommy service. And it's been a year and 3 weeks. Still haven't heard from them. Like stuff like that. You feel me? Like I can't fault a person that I call a friend. I can't fault a person that I call a brother because everybody got their own things going on and they haven't dealt with this type of pain before, so they don't know. So I only put that energy towards my village, my children's
Right.
moms, which I felt like should have been there a little bit more, but I don't fault them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no hatred towards
But
nobody.
not to intervene, but I think that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with you a little bit too, just in a sense, and we can have a different opinion or we can talk about it. But I was wondering, like, because when I went through some things, I remember I feel like every little thing bothered me. So, but I also feel like I was very heavily critiquing people
Hmm.
who wasn't going what I was going through.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, in one hand, I'm thinking about myself. So I'm like, yo,
Why
why
you
the
hit
person
me
ain't
up?
like, damn, my mom did this for all that, my person did this for you. Like just little stuff that you think about. Like but you think about it because of what you're going through.
Yeah,
You walking down memory lane. You soaking in that depression or trying to
exactly.
heal. Some people not really affected heavily by whatever was going
Because what's
on.
important to me is not important to them.
Right. And that's my thing. So like, even when you say like, I felt like person should be there, and I felt like I had to like I was gonna beat myself up too much if I had continued to worry or focus on who wasn't.
And you know
When I'm
what?
meeting people who's new who are. Like I don't even know them like that.
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
there.
Strangers was hitting me up, and I'm not gonna say strangers, but people that's associates or supporters.
People I
or
didn't look
shit,
at
yeah.
as friends, or you didn't expect
You feel
to
me?
make that step up.
Exactly.
And I think that's important to like just talk about in the sense of when you do go through these type of situations in life, it's like a whole different stage. Like it's different in the sense of you're gonna be upset
Yeah.
certain days at yourself, at people. You might be upset, somebody ain't did nothing to you. You just
Just
mad.
wake up like,
You like, why you not mad? Nigga?
yeah,
I'm
like,
mad.
you
Like, why you
tripping.
not hurt? You
Like,
know?
why you ain't tripping like I'm tripping? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth. God work in mysterious ways. During that time, I still was healing and I was angry, but I was calming down, but I still was like beating myself up. And my dad at the table, like, yo, son, he's just saying stuff to me, and I'm hearing it, but I'm like, not trying to hear it. Like, bro, I ain't trying to hear. Like, my dad don't have a mom nor a father. Only watched my dad cry maybe 4 or 5 times my whole entire life. So like, I'm sitting here looking at him like, bro, you don't understand. Like, the things that I've been through is a lot of stuff I haven't told you. Like, I deal with a lot of stuff to myself. Like, yeah, I vent and I don't complain. I vent to certain people, but I be very careful with who I vent with because they can take it as complaining. You know what I mean? But what happened to me was how it helped me. This is straight up. It's gonna sound crazy. That fire. When I got in that fire, that's what made me sit down and realize, like, I can't expect this. I can't expect that. Like,
Talk about a little bit, like, because like that was one of the things that I thought when I saw, like, I'm big on this saying, when it rains, it pours.
yeah,
I never was that. I knew the phrase meant something. I knew it was a real thing. Never had to experience it.
yeah,
It just drizzled in my life for a little while.
Yeah.
I never really got rain. But boy, when it rained,
it hurricaned on me.
and I had an umbrella, I still was wet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Soaked.
clothes that got to throw them away. You know. And so when I saw that you was in another situation, I said, "Damn, he can't get your break.
At
Like
all.
this happened. Your mom,
Back to back, back
this,
to back.
you know what I'm saying? Like you still going through, and then you're not doing your merch stuff that you normally do.
Yeah.
You just wasn't yourself. But then when that happened, I'm like, shh. And I remember you posting about it, and I remember thinking like, I wasn't sure what you was talking about, but I know a cry out for help when I see one.
Yeah, yeah.
I know when somebody was like, it's not saying it, but saying like, yo, anybody now, come check on me.
Please.
I'm fine if you just come check on me. I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah, I just needed
And
somebody.
so I seen you talk about it. So kind of explain the fire, because all I seen was you talk about it. I don't know exactly what happened, where was that, the events led up to it. But I know, not to be funny,
Yeah.
I know you was burnt the hell up.
Burnt the hell up. Third
You know
degree
what I'm saying?
burns.
You can
to
see your
my-
hands and stuff now. You good now, though? Oh, you still got
Well,
it.
I'm still, you see my
Let me
hand?
see the other hand. Put that one up. No, put it up the other way. Yeah. Put it in the camera. You know what the camera say? You scared or something?
Yeah. I was a little,
Yeah, you good, you good.
I can move it, but it's going, you know what I mean? It's going to drop back
Oh, you
down.
got nerve damage too?
Yeah, I was
Damn.
burnt to the bones, 3rd degrees.
So what happened? You was like, you tried to, like, you was trying to save people or something, or?
So basically, me and Lil Bro, shout out to Lil Nah, that's Lilni for all platforms if you don't know how to spell. I was surprising Lil Bro at my new apartment. I'm like, yo, bro, come with me. Picked him up, came with me. I'm like, he like, this you? I'm like, it is me. So mind you, I be going on the road with them sometimes working. And this was our 6-week break. So I'm like, I'm gonna show bro the new crib. I cook something to eat. I'm living like a college student. I'm literally only messing with the front aisle. I never touched no other aisle but the front aisle. Hot dogs, noodles. I'm making everything on the front aisle,
You
bro.
chefing it up.
You feel me? Just on the front aisle. This particular night, I'm like, we gonna eat chicken. My mom Sabrina, I love you, Mom Sabrina. She gave me some chicken patties. Like, won't you eat some chicken patties tonight? Woo. So me and I go to the crib. I literally put the grease on. You know, when you cooking chicken, you use the back eye. I cut the eye on. I walk out the kitchen. I say, bro, you want some fries? And he say, bro, what the fuck? Excuse my language. He say, what the hell is that? I look up. When I look behind me, it's like hibachi grill. Like flame just, he like, bro, we out. And I literally about to run. But when I seen it going towards my neighbor, she got a baby. I'm instantly like, damn, it's about to be Christmas. I got burnt up December 15th. It's 10 days before Christmas. Yo. So I wasn't thinking. I just naturally am a protector. And I just ran, grabbed the pot, ran out the door. I running out the door, I fell. The pot fell on me. That's how my legs and my feet got burnt up. I I look in the house, the stove's still on fire. So I yanked it out the wall, ran to the fire extinguisher, and just start spraying everything. Then now I'm knocking on everybody's door. Me and Naeem knocking on everybody's door. Like, get out, get out, get out, get out. Ah, ah, ah. My neighbors say, baby, your hands. And that's when I realized, like, I can see my bones, bro. Like, I'm literally melting, like melting. And my adrenaline was going so much that I didn't feel it at first until she said, baby, your hands. So she put Vaseline on me. She wrapped me up with t-shirts until the cops came. Now, usually you would think ambulance and the fire department would come. Cops came. 13 cops. They got me in the back of a cop car. They searching my house. They asking Naeem, what was he cooking? They asking me, was I cooking? What did I cook? And I'm like, I was about to cook chicken. So one of the officers, Officer Drayton, I never forget her name. Officer Drayton was like, yo, LT, he need EMS immediately. And then I woke up in the hospital after one surgery. Then I had to get multiple surgeries. Then I finally had to get a skin graft. So I had maybe 3 surgeries, bro. So that situation was a real life heroic situation. I saved 8 apartment units. They would have came back on Monday, and the whole building would have been just straight frames and a bunch of families trying to figure out where they gonna go. So like that's truly a real story. Like I made a post when Naeem texted me like, bro, you literally was fighting fire. Like, what's up with you? That was for real. That was actually him being there face to face, watching me put a fire out with my body. And to this day, sometimes I be like, what the hell was you thinking? But I needed that more time to sit down. Didn't see my daughter that much. Didn't see my brother that much. Of course, he had football season, so he couldn't be there for me like I wanted him to be there. They in school, they couldn't be there for me like they wanted to be there. I wanted them to be there for me like more than they did.
At some point, are you just feeling defeated at some point? Like, cause
yes,
you taking loss after loss after loss after loss.
Man, I can't wipe my butt. I can't wash up. Shout out to Jazz. She taking me to get my medicine. She taking me to get my surgeries. She washing me up. Like that was the most. Like I don't know if your shorty ever washed you up on some romantic type thing. That was a total type of experience because
we ain't gonna talk about that.
Because like I gotta literally hold my hands up and it's because I can't wash myself. So I cried every time she washed me up, I cried. Because I'm a man, I can't wash my own self up. Like it just hurt me. Then when school started back up, because it was Christmas break, now I'm alone in here every day. Like I'm alone, trying to open up bottles of water with 2 fingers. Like trying to walk open, like trying to help myself, trying to do stuff, but I'm really in pain. And I don't take Percocets and that. So like I dealt with it straight pain, no painkillers. So it was even more like I can take this perk, but you're doing this for a reason.
When you said, I'm not trying to stay on this too much, but I know not trying to put you in any kind of mood. When you said you would like you would cry, was it more so a helplessness cry, or like you just really felt the way, like or the feeling of like I should be able to do this myself?
Both. I felt like damn, I don't have no hands. Like I don't have no hands.
So was it? And I'm just curious because I got a follow up kind of thing I want to say. Was it that you would think about the fact that you can't? Yeah, you useless, or you feel useless at this point. But also, every time it was time to wash up or something, it reminds you of the fact that you can't do it yourself. Myself. I asked that question, and this is more from intel. I'm not just asking so you to say it. It's intel because my mom had a stroke. Yeah. So to this day, she still can't do a lot of stuff herself. So when you mention some stuff I'm saying, I'm not. It's about you, so I ain't interjecting.
But you can really.
But I wash my mom. We have to do stuff for my mom. You know, I've come home, my mom is on the floor. My mom. You watch my mom. Sometimes she in a good mood. Sometimes she crying. Sometimes she crying for the minute she get to the bathroom, taking her stuff off. She in the tub and.
Cause her kids is washing her.
And, you know, moms are so. They so motherly that they don't feel motherly to have your kid.
Washing them up or seeing their areas.
Yeah, you know, and
My
that's.
mom used to cry when we used to wash her up.
But my question to you or someone who going through that, like, what can I do to make that experience, or can I do anything to make that experience somewhat normal or better? Like what I do, and tell me if I'm wrong, I just don't say anything. Like ask you okay first. If she say yeah, I let her cry. I just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't.
And that's all we can do is understand that it's not they crying like, don't help me. They crying like, I supposed to be, I pampered you. I wiped you up. You know what I'm saying? So now the tables have turned.
Yeah.
So now they're feeling like, and my mom told me this out her mouth, like, it don't feel right when y'all have to do this for me. Like, it doesn't feel right. Like, I appreciate it, but my kids washing me up. I'm going on the bathroom on myself. Yeah. Like, all that stuff was embarrassing to her.
I'm curious to want to know from you, 'cause I know how I came out of some things, but with you, how, because I feel like right now you in a good space. I'm seeing you kind of back to your element. Obviously, once again, that piece is gone, so it's not ever going to be the same. But it can get better, it can get worse. You just never know
at any moment.
But I wonder for you, like, what was some things that help you get out of that depression and get out of that state? Because I remember watching some of your posts, and I feel like I resonate with a lot of it because I felt the same way about a lot of people that, not same people, we don't have the same circle, but you know, I thought was friends, people that I was doing so much for, people that, all family, you feel like, damn. And it's not that you hate them.
Yeah.
It's not that you mad. It's just like,
where y'all
damn,
at?
you know what I'm saying? Like, like, a call
you,
or,
you wasn't even at her service? You
just little, and but like I said, things. You look, I feel like, and when you in this space that you was in and I've been in, or you grieving and you in a space of hurt and you looking to blame someone, like, it's not like somebody took a life.
Yeah.
It expired.
But the thing is, all the stuff that she's done for y'all, where y'all at?
That's my point. I think for us, me, people like me and you, we look at that as like, and it's not that we have to have it, but we have to balance some things out. So, whereas I can't be mad at nobody in the particular, I'm gonna find some stuff.
Yeah.
But to offset that, people could just do what they're supposed to do, or they'll do more, or reach out more and ask more. Maybe I won't be in that state. So to an extent, I was a little happy that some things happened. I was a little happy that some people didn't reach out. I needed to be mad at somebody.
I need to see who. That's what I need to do. I'm going where I'm accepting and appreciate it, not tolerate it. You know what I mean? Like, my third eye open. Like, it start opening then. Before the sobriety, it opened then. Like, man, I thought Cuzzo would be the one that called me every day. I thought Big Bro would be here every day, and you know what I'm saying? Damn, and I just went through a fire. I ain't seen it. Was like, it was just weird. Like, and it just like I said, God had to sit me down. All right, you ain't doing no prison time, but you still got some growing to do. Take this fire, take this physical pain on top of the mental pain, and it just made me stronger. Like, you know, I be saying how I'm a gorilla. Like, I really feel like a gorilla now. Like, and I'm not saying it like in a, oh, I can beat everybody ass. No, I'm just saying mentally, like, I feel so much stronger now that I went through all those things. I had to be alone. I'm more calmer. I'm more mature. I think clearer. You know
I want to say something, and I never said this to you, but a while back, and I think this is before the fire, but after your mom passed. You still wouldn't try to get in your back of the merch.
Trying,
And I met you downtown when I came to the house you was at. And we had a good talk. We had a good talk.
Good talk.
But it wasn't good talk. You just didn't look like you. I didn't, and I couldn't tell you. Even if I was looking away, talking to you a lot of times, and it wasn't that you looked bad. You had gained some weight. You know what I'm saying?
The pain in my eyes and all that.
Yeah, you just didn't. You looked like someone who was like you look like you had done nothing all day, but you also like you just been sitting in the same spot all day. But I know you to be a move around person. I'm here. And I was like, damn. Because I remember being at, I didn't go nowhere. I just went to work, came back and just chilled. Work, came back, just chilled. or to the point you start gaining weight. And yeah, it might look good and all that stuff. It's just depending if you do what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I just saw a different you. I was like, this ain't even
It's
the
not
man
bro.
I know.
Yeah, it's not bro. Like, and I had to look in the mirror, and it's funny you said that because my dad was mad at me for coming here. He wanted me to stay with him and grieve. But the day I got back, Hurricane Helene happened. My mom named Helen.
Mm.
So while I was sitting on that porch, I was really like, why the hell did Mom, what you doing? And now I'm beefing with dad because he didn't want me to leave. Not
I remember you telling me
because,
that.
not because I'm not his son or anything, but he just did not want, he know that I can instantly go off for, you know what I mean? I can go left instantly. You know where we from.
Yeah.
So,
and you went left.
you feel me? I can instantly go
So-
left. So he's like, dude, I don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't want nobody to hurt you. I don't want you to hurt nobody. You fighting cases, bro. You need to chill. You need to stay here with me. But I was on like, my peace is my kids. My peace is my brain. I don't have none of my stuff here to work on. So me coming back, I thought it was the right thing to do until the fire happened. And that's when it felt like, oh, because they go back to the surgeries. The very first thing that the nurse said was, you a designer, baby? I'm like, yes, ma'am. Like, my kids, my daddy, my daughter, they were sitting right there when I woke up. And I guess they already told her that I was a designer and
Yeah.
all that, and I used my hands. And she was like, you won't be able to use your hands for about a year or two. Like, you have real bad nerve damage. You have 3rd-degree burns to the point where, like, it was some old fake pigment skin on me to try to start the healing process. And that stuck with me for a minute. Like, I ain't gonna be able to use my hands. But then really being wrapped up like a mummy, like literally stuck, your thumbs, you know, your thumb. You don't appreciate stuff until you lose them or temporarily lose them. You don't know you don't know how much you love cable till you ain't got cable.
Yeah.
You don't know how much you love Wi-Fi till you don't have Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? The smallest things. So like not having my thumbs and my hands to take my pain out. You know, every podcast, any interview we do, I tell you, man, I put my pain out in this brain. I cried doing this stuff. But to not be able to get my pain out and my depression out, like it had me in a dark place for a minute.
I was going to, my thing is, you got to do what's therapeutic. One thing I'm able to do, I get the camera, I can talk. So even though I went through what I went through, I can still come here and get my stuff off and relieve some sort of pressure
Yes.
somehow, some way, right? You need your hands. You have to do certain things. So to take another loss on top of another loss on top of another loss, and then had a fire, and then from that fire have nerve damage, and then not from the nerve damage got skin issues, and
Like, yo,
and it's like, damn, like,
when I'm gonna catch a break,
yeah, like I need to win just something.
just
damn.
something, show
Throw
me
me
something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And when I went to my last appointment, she was like, you know, you got to start the therapy. Woo. It's going to be about a year or two. Like, I got all this recorded literally on my phone, her telling me this. Like, you had to go through this, woo. In February, the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Free my little sister Jet, man. I miss you, baby. Like, my little sister just called me, like, open your phone. I'm like, what you talking about? Look at your text messages. I look at my messages. My birthday, February 23rd. Eagles won the Super Bowl, like the 11th, the 9th or the 12th, whatever, something like that. The parade was on the 14th. She got me a ticket to Philly 2 days before the parade. And she just like, get to Atlanta. I'm like, get to Atlanta. Come to the parade. I'm burnt up. I'm still hopping, hands hurting.
You ain't got to do the movements, bro.
You feel me?
Don't do the movements.
You know me.
You gotta, bro. You gotta chill, bro. Not with the purple pants. You gotta relax, bro.
I told you I got my purple rain going on, but like I'm really like hopping. My hands is really killing me. Then you gotta remember it's cold as hell up top, right? In February, it's freezing, so the cold was killing my hands. And when I touched down, little JG, but I just was talking to him before I got on the flight. You know, you go on airplane mode, and you turn your airplane mode off, all your messages pop up. I got a text message from my little brother. But when my dad come get me, my little brother not in the car. So I'm trying to figure out, like, So, bro, he ain't texting me back. Yo, 10 minutes before we came and got you, they ran down the block and little bro got locked up. I'm like, what? So now I took another loss. So I'm thinking I'm about to come home and grieve my mom with my brother, but he gone. So now it's February. It's the Super Bowl. I'm up here like, damn, I ain't got my brother to have fun with. Daddy's still in Georgia because he got school. He not here with me. But my best friend Zay, shout out to Zay and Rob, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I really, really appreciate y'all. But they held me down. And my dad did the best thing he could do for me.
What's
Not
that?
let me come home. Like, nah, you ain't coming here. So I had to sit on a block that I was raised on, the house across the street from my best friend owned his parents' house. So I'm looking at the house that I was supposed to own, that my nana is supposed to have left for me. And I'm looking at it. So I have to deal with like seeing people from the neighborhood that know my mom and I ain't seen them yet. And they, damn, I'm sorry for your loss, man. Damn, Helen was my baby. Ah. So I had to like, that was the best thing that happened to me sitting there on that block. And one day he called me like, you good? I'm like, yo, just one of them days, Dad. About 5, 10 minutes later, his car pull up. He felt me. Like, yo, you need to chill now. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a moment that morning. I don't care. I had a moment that morning. My uncle spoke to me. Fuck you, what you speaking to me for? And I just almost lashed out.
What
And
you mean when you say? What you mean? He said hi or something like that?
he said hi to me.
And well, what's the issue with that? You weren't rocking with him.
What y'all speaking to me now for? I ain't been calling and checking on her before she died, after she died. So what you speaking to me now for? What's the purpose? And then I'm looking at my home. That's my crib. My nana left that crib for me. But like my dad had told me, my best friend, like, yo, I had to come outside and grab it. Yo, Vergil was out here wilding. Like, he going in on like, and he like, yo, son, let that shit go. Stop letting it consume you. Like, you're not gonna never heal if you keep allowing certain things like this consume you. Start having bad moments, not bad days. Your feelings are valid. But if you keep letting things consume you, you'll never grow. That was the best advice I could get at that time. Cause then I took a ride with him. We went to go eat. I came back. I had to go back to the same block and look at my people, look at my crib. And I'm just like, if I was supposed to be mine, Nano would have put it in the right hands. Nano would have put it in the right hands in writing. That would be mine. So I gotta get it out my head that that's not mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That started helping the healing process. Like, I understand that you've been through stuff, son, but at the end of the day, that's still your uncle. That's still your family. Be respectful. You ain't gotta rock with them. But at the end of the day, you just speaking, bro. What triggered you? Like, so much stuff that I've been through with these folks, man. Like, there's a lot I've been through with them. So that speaking to me really like just, hey, nephew, how you doing? My mom been dead for a minute now. What you mean how I'm doing? I ain't heard from none of y'all. So I just spazzed, bro. But I needed that. I needed that. I needed the Super Bowl parade. Some type of enjoyment. That's the only enjoyment I had that whole process of getting locked up, mommy dying fire, was the Eagles winning the Super Bowl and being able to go to the Super Bowl parade. Yo, bro, you at the Super Bowl parade. Like, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, I'm in pain, but we here. Like, we out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the day that I start realizing, like, they not losing sleep. I'm up all night crying and trying to grieve. Then, like I said, more of my pain come from my baby brother and my children. Like, my children not stupid. They see their grandma name on that box. They see the little area I got all nice and cute for. So them going to there, talking to her, and I gotta see it. I gotta hear it. My 6-year-old got quiet one day. I'm like, you know these children, they get into anything. Like,
Yeah.
too quiet. I sneak up in the living room. He literally sitting at my mom's box. Oh, Dad, I was just saying hi to my mom. Yo, that broke me, bro. That broke me. And I had to realize, like, yo, bro, you gotta be stronger. You gotta get right because you were prepared, but you wasn't prepared. But they gotta go a lot of years without her. I had 32 years with her. Whether it was up and down, I had 32 years with her. I got a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, 6-year-old, a 17-year-old, and my baby brother was 18 when mommy died. So he's 19 now. I had no parents.
Yeah.
So who am I to be sitting here moaning and really in my feelings like a little girl, even though my feelings are violent because I'm a man don't mean I'm not allowed to be emotional and show emotions.
Yeah.
But I gotta be stronger because these kids, they know what death is. They know they're not gonna ever see her again.
I want to ask you in conjunction with all you went through, you still, had this hustling mentality because you still
Yeah.
got to get it, How hard was that to like still be trying to push the brand, get money, wherever, whether you pushing it with, whether it's your clothing or you working or whatever the case may
I
be.
completely stopped doing everything. I just sat there on the couch every day, bro. I just sat and healed every day. I wasn't doing nothing. I was so consumed with the fact that you're not gonna be able to use your hands for a year and a half, 2 years. I was consumed with it like, this what it is. Now let me try to get this. Let me try to get assistance. Like, I ain't never had no assistance, no food stamps, none of that. That ain't my life. I ain't never had none of that.
So you could walk and stuff.
Barely. My legs and my feet.
So quick, just something, I guess.
That's why I had the limp on.
Chill, man. Yo, don't do that again, bro. Not the JG limp.
Yeah,
You can't have
I
that,
had the
bro.
limp on.
But like, tell me from the fire every single thing that was affected. Like, you had a broken leg or a broken hip or what all you had?
It was 3rd-degree burns to my hands, 3rd-degree burns to my legs, 2nd-degree burns to my feet.
So you couldn't walk on your feet, like
Basically,
it hurt too.
It hurt, yeah. And once I got through the 3rd surgery, which was the skin graft, they take skin from your body and put it on the bad part. So this is skin from my thigh.
Just me being curious, yeah.
Yeah.
So just, if you
Yeah,
be
I'm
transparent,
open about it.
Where they took the skin from and where they put it?
My thighs.
Uh-huh.
They put it on my leg. They put it on my hands and my wrists. I don't know if the camera can see it, but my wrists.
Yeah.
All this is skin from my thighs.
So I'm just curious. I don't know.
That was super
how that
painful.
work. Like, so you sleep and they just cut you.
So they basically skinning you. The most.
But you sleep.
Yeah. They put you to sleep. It's another surgery.
Then they put that skin on the
Then wrap
affected
you
area.
up so it can basically.
But how does it feel where they take the skin from? Does that hurt also?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you wake up from the surgery, it made it even harder to walk because they took it from my thigh. So like, this part is a little burn right here. That got burnt, but that wasn't like how my hands and my thighs was. Up closer here to my private area is burnt, but it wasn't like my thighs and my legs. You get what I'm saying?
But that night you were saying that the lady was like, "Hey, baby, your hands," right? So at what point do you start to feel the adrenaline pumping? So you doing
Soon she said that.
You being fighter Verge at this point, right? But
soon she said that,
so
I instantly felt it.
damn.
Like once because I was.
But how did it look to you? Like describe it to me. Like, was it like melting?
Like melting cheese.
Oh, so your skin was just like,
bro, like I can see my bone.
But your skin was like kind of drooling off your skin.
Off of me, bro. Like it
like
was,
a pizza.
Yes. Great fucking example.
I'm really trying to. So
like a pizza. And then I had sweatpants and tights on. It was cold. So I had sweatpants and tights. The tights and the sweatpants was inside of my leg. They had to literally pull fabric out of my legs.
Damn. So that made it worse.
You feel me? So like when she said she about to put me on fentanyl because I'm gonna need it, I'm thinking about the street fentanyl. He ain't put me on no fentanyl. She like, baby, trust me. This is the good stuff. It's not no street stuff. Woo-woo. When she put it in the IV, I didn't even realize I was out. And then when I woke up the next morning, I'm all wrapped up, couldn't move. I noticed it wasn't a dream.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this really happened last night. Then having a text message from Nah, like, bro, what's up with you, bro? You really was fighting fire, like, tripping.
It ain't funny, but I want to ask this question because Nah text me that is crazy. Like, so what was Nah doing? Like, what he
was on some, bro, we out, you tripping. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm with Nah. Clap it up for Nah, but get the fuck up out of there.
He like, yo, he tripped me out. But
Yo, you out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie.
bro,
You out of pocket, bro. You out of
I
pocket.
know I'm totally out of pocket, especially because I ain't getting no type of love for it. Still getting charged
no
rent.
free rent. What? No, hold on. Time out. No. No free rent.
No free rent.
You say of apartments, they couldn't just put you up for like, yo, we gonna give you 6 months.
In a professional way, we appreciate your heroic act, but the fire department said it's a grease fire. It's not no grease fire.
So they put the fire as your fault. Did you even put any food in there? So the oil just on.
What grease have you ever seen boil?
Damn.
I got videos of electrician in my crib. So why the electrician there? If this is my fault, why y'all move me to a whole nother unit? Come on, man. Like, I'm not no dumb young boy. I'm not dumb. And I didn't do it for no money. I didn't do it. That just was me reacting. You know what I mean? Where we from, you gotta react. You know that. So
I mean, shit's a fire. You just gotta react.
like I reacted. Oh, I see it going to my neighbor. Oh, I didn't think about, you grabbing a pot. Like, I just literally picked the pot
Did you
up.
know your neighbor? Like, yeah,
No,
that was cool.
I just moved there. Like, I only been there a month and a half, maybe 2 months, but I've been on the road.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really home. But when I did it, I wasn't, like I said, I didn't do it for a check.
But Lil Nas was fine. He ain't had no issues.
No, he was good. He just, coughing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Of course, all the black smoke and all that in our lungs, but...
What was he saying when you were doing all this like stuff? Like he wasn't
he
like,
was
yo,
snapping like, bro, you
your...
tripping, bro. What the fuck, bro? You tripping? Let's go. Like, I'm like, I just pushed him out the door. Like, bro, I got it. And I grabbed it open the door. I grabbed it. I fell. That's how my legs and my feet got burnt up. The pot fell on me. So
the grease, bro. What? I'm sorry. Maybe I got lost in you telling the story. You asked him. I know this part. Something about some chicken or some fries. I don't know, something like that.
I was making chicken patties, Tyson chicken patties. So I turned the grease on, but I went. So basically, put it like this: if I never went and say, "Nah, you want some fries?" that probably would have been my face, my chest.
So just as you said that, just an explosion happened.
Basically,
the grease just jumped up.
The electric stove exploded. Period.
Damn.
Not gonna tell me it was a grease fire when I don't have no grease all over my floor. I have a George Foreman grill right next to my stove. If it was a grease fire, that plastic George Foreman grill should have been burnt up. Everything above the stove.
Damn, bro. That's
everything
fucked up.
above the stove was burnt up. And when I talked to the higher ups, because the office didn't even know it. So I had surgery on Sunday. I got released on Tuesday. And she was texting me about a $35 bill or like an electric bill or something. I'm like, you text me about an electric bill, but you ain't. And I wasn't supposed to do it, but I literally hopped, slid down the steps and hopped over to the office. And I had myself covered up in my dicky jacket. And I'm like, you might want her to leave. He's like, oh no, she's the director of the company. So, Daddy, chill out. So I'm like, you the director of the company? And I just dropped my coat. My hands wrapped up, my legs all they like, what the? I said, you ain't hear about the fire that happened this weekend? So they looking like, so they helped me back over and they taking pictures and looking at everything like, oh, we so glad you're okay. So when I finally got around to talk to the director, she asked me what I needed at first. Like, what can we do for you? So I called my dad, of course, your OG. He like, what you mean what you need? Like, tell him let you heal and pay your doctor's bills. The ambulance ride alone is some bands. And then every day I gotta go get a surgery. That's more bread. Every day I gotta go get checked up on. That's more bread. Them cutting my bandages off, put more bandages on me. That's more bread. So I just asked him like, yo, pay my medical bills. Let me heal. I'm not worried. I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I'm cool. I'm a protector. And I just wanted to make sure that, you feel me?
What did they say though? I need it. What did they say?
In our words, fuck you. In our words.
Jesus.
professionally said, "We appreciate your heroic act," but the fire department says it was a grease fire.
Oh, they said fuck you and AI. I got you. Yeah, we'll rock with
That's why I
that.
said in our words, fuck me and my stepmom on the phone. And me and her literally got quiet. We got silent. Like, I noticed I couldn't even say nothing. Cause I was about to spaz. I couldn't even say nothing. And I think my stepmom felt it.
Yeah.
So Umi like,
Let me
well,
ask you, like, how long did it take you to heal? Like I know you're still healing right now, technically speaking,
yeah, I'm
right?
still healing
But
now.
like, how
But
long did it take to where you can finally start walking? I'm curious to like when you started getting in this space because the space you're in now ain't the space you've been in.
I started back working beginning of February. Like I was still like hop, like a little bit hopping a little bit, but I started back walking like February, March, April, May. May is when I actually like, yo, I can't sit in here all day. I don't have the full wraps anymore. I'm in like little garments. They not real little like white wraps that's
Yeah.
like look like
Well,
swole.
what's some things you can't do still, like because you still got nerve damage,
Yeah.
right? And that might never come back.
Yeah. So like if my hands are soaking wet and I try to grab or touch something, they sore. When it's raining, my legs be feel me like it be really painful. My thumbs be painful, but I just fight through it. Um, I started off with lifting water cases. It was hurting me. My new crib is like almost a mile away from the store. So I just start walking to the store. I'm the first few weeks, of course, it was hopping, like trying to like, I'm limping the whole time. But I had in my head like, you're not gonna tell me I'm gonna be done for a year. I can't sit like this for a year or two.
Yeah.
I can't, especially with y'all still charging me rent. Where I'm gonna go? Like where my children gonna go when they want to come see dad? So I just started the therapy by myself. Like y'all keep charging me to come here to see y'all. I'm not coming to see y'all no more. I'm not gonna take the perks that y'all trying to give me. So I might as well stop coming to see y'all. And once I start doing the lifting and walking, I start trying to do push-ups to get my fingers straight because my fingers were stuck like this.
Just one of them.
This one right here in
Okay.
particular was just stuck like this. As you see, it's still a C. It's still a C. So I start doing push-ups. It was like I'm talking about crying real tears trying to lift up my body. And as you seen, I was getting heavier from just sitting there eating. And for information that y'all might not know, protein help you get your skin pigment back. So I'm eating steak, chicken. I'm just eating, sitting there eating. I'm not even eating no sides. I just was trying to get me back to me. In May, I know I always tell y'all I never work for nobody, but I got a job and I was forced.
Yo, clap it up for Vergil, man.
yeah.
Clap it up, man.
Yeah.
I was actually proud.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was proud when I said, man, this boy doing right, man.
Yeah. So I actually got a job and I explained to them what was going on. Like, sometimes I might be in pain, but I'm determined to get back to me. July 1st is when I start doing the hats. And, well, I ain't gonna say July 1st, but because I dropped July 1st. But July 1st is when you know what? I ain't been seeing nobody doing no hats. It ain't gonna hurt me to do a hat because I don't really necessarily have to use the heat press. I still was, to this day, bro, I don't touch the stove.
You don't cook no more?
To this day, I won't touch the stove. I cook in the air fryer.
You got like PTSD.
Like very bad. Like if I smell smoke, I'm tripping. Yo, what's going on? Bro, calm down. You tripping. Like my little brother literally like, if he was here, he'd tell you, I will put the pot on the stove, I will put some seasoning in there, and bro, cut the stove on, make my noodles for me, and I'll walk out the kitchen. I don't know what's gonna happen again, like me cooking. And I watch them cook all the time on it, but I'm not touching no stove right now. No, I'm not. I can't, bro. Like, I barely be wanting to take my food out the air fryer, but I know it's it's not like a flame or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a scare one day. It was smoky. The grease from dropping from the steak, it got smoky. I was so scared that I didn't blew my whole my whole air fryer with the fire extinguisher, just thinking it about to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Like I have it real bad, bro. And I'm not ashamed because it's life.
You did mention something. You was like that, you had PTSD and when, you see smoke or whatever, you kind of
And then you
wild
got to
out.
think about it, all the things I've seen, the killings and, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff I already was dealing with, unsolved grief, PTSD, anxiety, depression. That just made it like 10 times worse because fuck I'm going to eat? How I'm going to feed my kids?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But question I had, because I was doing Celebrate something, was that, but after the fire, you still smoked.
Yeah.
Like, how come you didn't have like a PTSD from like the lighter?
Weird, ain't it?
To me, yeah, it's very weird.
And the way I had to light it, like
let's bring it back real quick. How'd you even? That's a task in itself.
Listen, it was
trying to light a lighter.
It was talent to basically.
This nigga said talent.
No, real rap. So I only had these 2 fingers out and the tip of these 4 fingers out. So imagine rolling up a backwood with just with just 6 fingers. Like now, when it's time to light it up, I had the index finger. I would hold the lighter and just I don't know how,
bro.
Like I don't know how it, bro. Like you a smoker, you gonna find a way how to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do I know it? I don't even smoke. My mom smokes.
But you feel me? Like you gonna find a way to smoke, and I couldn't take the perks. It don't fit. It don't sit well in my stomach. Like it make me sick. So I just wasn't about to put my body through that and be in physical pain. So like I had to okay, I ain't got nobody here to roll. At first, my neighbor was rolling up for me, but I'm not about to keep asking them to roll. I don't even know them like that. You know what I'm saying?
You saved everybody, didn't you?
You feel? Well, I got moved.
Oh, different.
I got moved. So I'm like, I ain't about to and then
yo, that's crazy. Like the fact because being from up north part, I will say this at least where we from. Like you don't just speak to people you don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, you must have really you must have had that itch to want to smoke. You was like, yo, you stranger, come here real quick.
Like, can you roll this for me, please?
That's crazy, bro. Like it's insane.
Like, can you roll this for me, please?
So I say that to say, I want to clap it up for you, man. How many days it is now?
53 days.
53 days, man.
No weed,
girl.
53 days.
Hey, you can smile, man. This is good. Hey, there we go.
I'm proud of myself, bro.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro.
You know, they know me as the little nigga with the big blunt.
That? What prompted you to say, yo, I'm gonna start today? Why you laughing? What's funny?
I'm not laughing. Oh. Cause my dad don't like me speaking about it, but y'all know I just got sentenced to a lot of years of probation. And the main thing that judge said to me is, I don't play about dirty urines. And I'll be damned if I be calling my children from prison because I can't stop smoking. So that next day, the 18th, I smoked my last blunt. And I said,
yo, you crazy.
I said, God, I need you. Like, I literally, God, I need you. Because I knew it was going to be tough for me. Of course, the first few days was hard. Wasn't eating. Sweats,
Can I? Why when y'all stop smoking, y'all can't eat? Like, what's the?
I don't know, bro. Like,
you don't get hungry because there's no weed around.
I couldn't eat. I'm so used to smoking before I do anything. I'm talking about anything. I don't care what it is. I'm smoking before. I'm smoking before I eat. I'm smoking before I snack. I'm smoking before I go to this place. I'm smoking before I come to see you. Like, I'm smoking. I gotta smoke. It helps with my anxiety. It helps with my PTSD. It helps with my depression. That was my outlet. That and my brain. And some days I'm high, I unlock and think about stuff that's way outside the box. Like, let me give you an example. Why they call that a couch? Why they call that a lover's seat? Like, what the hell about that seat gotta be a lover's seat? So I start thinking about other things when I'm high. I'm a thinking man already. So when I'm smoking a weed, I'm really, really thinking. I'm putting stuff together. I'm making stuff that I would never thought about. Let me bleach this. Let me do this. Like, I'm just in my zone. So not being able to eat was a part of it. It was repetition. It was a mental thing. Before I eat, I'm going to smoke because I know I'm going to eat good. Got the munchies. Like, think about how many times I've been on your podcast and I'm eating candy the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that white hat podcast with the white hoodie. I'm eating
I
candy
remember.
the whole time because I was fried rice. I'm high. But
Fried. Say it again. You was fried rice.
like fried rice, like church's chicken. I was crispy. You know what I mean? Done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was done. I'm good gas. You understand me? JG Airlines for sure. Like I'm on a flight. You feel me? But
Boy.
once that man said to me, "You want to go home to your kids," and I don't play about dirty yarns, that's when I knew a part of me unlocked as far as maturity and manhood. Like, bro, you can't be calling your children from prison and talking about you couldn't stop smoking. So like now today, I see things clearer. I feel way better. I feel healthier. I'm way more energetic. I thought I needed it. I thought I needed it. But 53 days later, you can be sitting right here smoking next to me, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't pass it that way. You better not even look at me like I'm like, don't pass that shit, bro. You tripping. I don't smoke. Yeah, I keep forgetting. It's been 53 days, you forgot. Like, don't pass me no week. I'm cool. I don't need it. And I don't feel like nothing wrong with it. Even though this was forced, I'm glad it was forced because, like I said, I've unlocked a different frequency as a man.
Can I ask a question? And this is more accountability. This is when I, 'cause I always wanted to get you on here to tell you, I don't know everything you do, but like, I know you have some legal issues and things of that nature. Um, how much of your issues could have been resolved or could have been avoided had you not been smoking?
Big time. All my issues and legal issues, besides the other stuff, I ain't gonna. But
I don't know what you don't ever do that.
yeah,
Yo,
because we ain't gonna talk about
but
you feel me? You know what I mean?
That was
You
a
know what I
crazy
mean?
sound effect, though.
But a lot of my cases is intent to distribute possession of marijuana. So like, I could have avoided a lot of stuff not being so in love with a flower that grow from the ground. I hate that so many people is behind the wall, so many people dealing with stuff that I'm dealing with because of something that grows and help you. Like, I barely got sick. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, because you smoke, you think you was sick. Like, I barely got sick. I smoke every day. Barely got sick. Feel me? Like, you can sell alcohol and it can eat your liver up. It can eat you up internally, literally. You can go outside in your car, drive, kill yourself or somebody else, but that's not illegal. But a herb that's grown from the ground, from the earth, people getting a bunch of time for. You know how many people lives been saved because somebody done got pissed off and they went home and they smoked the blunt and thought about it. You know what? I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna spare him today. I'm gonna spare such and such. I'm gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? But for us to have to deal with these type of problems because of a flower is outrageous. But on the other hand, I'm glad that it was forced because I see way more of my money. I see way more of who's who. I can understand more things. I listen to interpretate and to understand more than to respond. I'm not more of a firecracker and just quick because you blow my high.
Yeah.
Like,
Real quick, I know not to interject, but I know we don't ask this kind of question, but I want to ask just because I'm trying to get a clear picture of what you were just saying, but like you did say you got a lot of years probation, right? So if you mess up, possibly, whatever.
I'm not gonna mess up, but
No,
yeah.
I know you're not. I hope you. I don't think you're not. I know you're not. But something happened,
I'm sitting
right?
down for a long time.
But you got a lot of your stuff is compiled because you couldn't walk a straight line at some point, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody, PJ, the other day. We were talking about this, not thinking about life, and I was like, even I commend you with your decision to want to stop smoking and kind of gain a part of you back, however that looks, right? But then I wonder, like, okay, but what other areas of your life are you also going to improve or I guess try to stop to do? Because we become a product of our environment a lot of
Yes.
times because it's easy.
Easy.
Just a quick story. I just put out while we was talking, but the PJ Weir,
Yeah,
Kitchen
yeah.
Kings
I seen
episode.
that. I felt like he felt.
It's a part that he said. He goes, it's a part he goes. He said he came home 5 years now. Came home. It's a guy that he asks his brother for $50. Brother's like, I ain't got it. He asks his brother friend. Brother's like, all right, bet I get you. I'll give it to you. You know, give him $50. Like, damn, man, you know, I remember he used to ask you for money. Now he asking us. He ain't meaning no harm, you know,
Yeah.
but he just said it, right? He was like, that day I went back to selling drugs. Like
Yeah.
that day, just that quick. That whatever that guy said, that's day like I can't do this slow money stuff.
Yeah.
I said to say, got caught up 3 more years. And it was like just being in a productive environment cost him 3 more years of his life when he just gave the system 5 straight.
Yeah.
You know? And I wonder, like, it's so easy for us to go back to what we know because it's easy. But then we don't realize how much we take away from the people that need us to be around.
You don't do that time alone.
Yeah.
You don't do that time alone.
And even though you're there, it could be harder for somebody on the outside than that person on the inside.
Yeah, exactly. Like my little brother situation. I missed him like a mug. Damn near every time me and you on a podcast, bro, I say free little JG. Literally every time. You're not dealing with that alone. That's my birthday gift. He born a day before me, 4 years later. February 22nd is my brother's birthday. My birthday, February 23rd. I spent one adult birthday with him, bro. One adult birthday. I'm 33. One adult birthday. He's 29, bro. He's been locked up. Like,
My question to you, like you wise, and you're getting wiser as life go on.
as you said,
That
age
might be why
don't mean
that
no
might be
number.
why your beard don't connect. You're not wise enough yet, but you're getting there. I
You
think.
feel me?
But as you're talking, I can see you're gonna get there because I can tell by what you're going through. And you're right. Age don't. But what I was gonna say was, did you ever look at it vicariously through him? Like, damn, like we only 4 years apart, but through this age and this age, he ain't even been home, but X amount of time. Like, that's a lot of time to not be around.
Like a lot of time, bro. And like that was one of my biggest things because like my dad a strong dude, but having both of your boys gone and your namesake, I'm his namesake. I got big shoes to fill, bro. So like
I
I'm
got-
more on impressing the household than the streets now. That's my mindset. And if that go over your head, I'll elaborate. Stop trying to impress these dudes outside. Stop trying to impress your homies. Stop trying to impress the neighborhood. Impress your last name. I go hard for my last name. I want dad to smile. I want dad to close his eyes knowing like my namesake got this. He gonna handle business. He gonna hold it down. You know what I mean? And yes, it's easy for me to go convert back to that, but what I put my children through, what my brother put my father through, what my, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching it. You feel me? I'm watching my siblings locked up all the time. I'm watching me going in and out. I'm watching me fighting stuff. So it's like, why I keep putting dude through that when our papa boss, like, he lived good and we could been shutting up, listening, and taking that game and then applying it to the real world. But once again, I'm from the gravel for real. Like,
But and it's not to debate. I just want to make sure I give some pushback. And I know you have a good answer, but like it's a lot of people that also is from where we from, and
Yeah.
I'm one. I ain't never been arrested a day in my life.
yeah. There's a lot that haven't been.
So I'll be wondering like what be if I can speak for me.
Yeah.
For me, right? It's not in the sense like you never did nothing. Now you just I live vicariously to people. I know that okay. I don't nothing in jail I like. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I don't like being around people, men like that
Especially
anyway.
dudes. That's not the
And then
move.
it's just a bunch of that day. I feel like, this is weird.
Feed you what they want to feed you.
I like to be. I
Eat,
love
you
women.
feel me? I love women.
women.
You know what I'm saying? So to sum it up, man, mom used to mess with all the big time drug dealers. She going, she'll tell you the stories herself if she was still here. Like I used to come home to trash bags full of marijuana, mountains of coke. Like the old heads on the block. Yo, Peanut, that was my nickname in the hood. Peanut, take this bag around the corner. So I instantly learned how to like, you feel me, just watching. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was just in love with that. Like I was in love with that. Like, yo, this nigga got a new car every week. Like, yo, all right, I'm gonna sit here and soak this game, and then I just mastered it a little. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not ashamed to say it because I know I'm glad that I've changed and I've grown,
Yeah.
and I had to go through them growing pains. I watched my uncles come through, my mom brothers come through with crazy chains and nice cars. I watched my mom father do his thing. Rest in peace, my grandpa too. Like I watch him do his thing. So like this is something that's just inside my bloodline, bro. It ain't nothing I just looked at somebody and like, oh, I'm gonna try it. But once I noticed that this is what it is, that part of me unlocked. And when I unlocked, it's like, this who you is, bro. Like, accept it. Not working for nobody. I tripping. I can go get what you making in a week, man. I'm about to go make that today. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like back to what you was asking me, was it a choice? This was forced. And it forced me to change my life completely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not only just selling my merch, selling the talent, I'm selling my testimony, I'm selling a story so it can help somebody. Because one bad decision, your life can be ruined. Like literally. And thank God that I've been spared multiple times and been spared, bro. That I had to wake up like,
But you feel like you learned your lesson though. You feel
you
like
know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if I get booked today, bro, and they make me do that time I got on papers, bro, ain't no telling my dad gonna last. I, man, I'm petrified that I get in a situation I can't say bye to my dad, bro. I'm petrified.
you got kids too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a big, that's a big part of my life. I'm a real father. Like, I'm only in Georgia because these kids live in Georgia. Because these kids' mom isn't from Georgia. I be in Philly living good.
And how old you was when you had your first kid? That old?
14.
That was, I think, when I first talked to that, probably one of the most just not amazing, not the right. I guess interesting
Yeah.
facts about you.
And
Having
technically 12
14
because
years old.
Makai, that's why I call him daddy. His pop wasn't really around. So I had my little brother all the time. So when my baby mom, when my daughter mom got pregnant at that age, it was like natural,
But
we
you
fine.
said something earlier, and I always feel the same in a sense. But you said something earlier. I wrote down, and I didn't want to cut you off. And you said that your mom told you it was tired, and up until that point, you thought you was a man. So, like, what you think that some things that maybe you learned recently now that make you feel like you more of a man now than you used to be, or than you thought you were?
Decision making, thinking before I speak, thinking before I move. Um, can't, man, I can go for days.
The reason why I asked that question because I think the same thing. Like I was, my dad, he had his own situation, so I feel like I was there for my brother. I don't never say the father thing. My mother said it sometimes. Reason why I don't say that because being a father, I do realize how much more I had to put in with my daughters than I did with my brother. I could be a brother one day and leave me
Yeah,
alone, nigga, and if I wanted to, I can't do that to my kids. You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't.
So I think in the decision making, like I did make decisions so that my brother could make good decisions, which also helped my life. But I
Yeah,
also did the same thing with my daughter. I make decisions so that she see a positive role model, or she sees somebody she can look up to. She see a man that she will be okay being with.
yeah,
Those are
those
things.
type of things.
Yeah.
Yes,
So the man for me came more about not who I could beat up, not how much money I got,
yeah.
but if I got money, how I'm distribute that money,
You feel me?
how I make more money from this money I have.
Better money decisions, putting stuff to the side.
Do people feel safe around me?
You feel
And
me?
safe meaning not like somebody gonna beat you up and I'm there. I mean safe like daddy ain't going nowhere.
You feel me? Not only that, like to go deeper, none of my children not going to school smell like marijuana no more. None of my children not going home to their moms leaving my crib smell like marijuana. And I had to open my eyes and take accountability of those type of things. So like when I say I'm a man now, I know how to say, yo, I'm wrong.
Right.
Like, damn, I might have overreacted. Or,
And
you know what I mean? Or, okay, I see why you won't let Bull be over here. Okay, cool, I understand.
I like that. I do like that. We
You know what I'm
think
saying?
sometimes the mom is tripping or this person tripping because of certain thing, but once you change your lifestyle, you be like, I was on bullshit.
Like, you feel me?
It's
Like,
hard to see that when you're not willing to change your lifestyle. But once you start to change it and you start to wake up and see certain things. So I want to make sure, like, I feel like we always have good conversation and stuff, but I do want to challenge people that I feel like I'm close to now and I want to do well
yeah,
because if I don't, then I feel like,
you faking it.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm just as bad as the person that's saying, hey, I want to be a little like, hey, lead this fire. Like, come on,
yeah,
what you doing? Like,
yeah,
granted, I don't want anybody else to mess up, but I mean, I don't want you to go through what you had to go through, So it's one of them things where I feel like if I know I see a trend or a pattern with someone, I try to at least speak on it.
yeah,
I can't tell nobody what to do. I would never tell nobody what to do. I just know, like for me, I feel like I've done well enough to not be in the system. We don't have we don't have the same lifestyle.
yeah,
We both got kids. We both hustle, do our thing, but obviously our lifestyle is different. We make decision making different.
yeah.
But even us talking now, I feel like talking to you when we do talk, how we talk, how you talk, I can see the change. I will say that. Like I can see a change and the change.
Yeah.
So I do like that. And I feel like that's what I like about you the most, the genuine change I see
Yeah,
in you
I
of recent.
appreciate
So
that.
like I said, the old Verge is, I feel like once things happen to you, you never get back to that old person. But that don't mean you can't be happy. That don't mean you
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
healed. That don't mean you can't be healthy. I just feel like it's a version of you that's shredded off of you.
exactly.
No pun intended, because you did lose some skin. But
Yeah,
I do feel like now you are coming into that. Like I said, it's just you now.
yeah.
You
It's just
can't lean
me.
on this. You can't lean on that.
It's
No
me.
grandma, no mom, no. It's you, your papa,
It's, it's and the
but you that
kids.
person now.
Yeah,
Everybody you leaned on for whatever, people are now needing and wanting to lean on you for those same things.
like on the way here, you see, I got King with me. On the way here, I was like, Daddy about to do another interview. He said, Daddy, that's 2 interviews I'm gonna be here with. I said, you like that? He said, Daddy, I'm so proud of you.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Like,
That is dope.
I'm moving for that. You know what I mean? I'm moving for that. For my son to tell me, Daddy, I'm so proud of you. That had me in the car looking at him like, pay attention, because this is gonna be you pushing this brand one day. I'm only just watering making a foundation so y'all can build the buildings and you know what I'm saying, and keep it going. But if he was out here with us right now, he'd tell you like, oh, this mine. I own JG. This is mine. He would tell you like, I own JG. I own Just Greatness. But that's the pride that I take in this. Like I told you before, bro. I don't care how much bread I got. I don't care if I'm broke. Them kids love their dad to death. That would make me rich, bro. And now that I'm sober, I really, really understand it. Like, yes, I said it before, but I understand it more now. What I mean by, if you open your arms and your kids come to you with love without gifts, without giving them, leading yourself with money, that's a rich man. That's a rich man, bro. I'm rich and I have a rich mentality. So I might not have it financially and comfortable yet, but in my head, I'm good. His mom said the other day, like, you be doing too much. I don't be feeding him steaks and like you be feeding. Every time I turn around, he want to come in the house to eat steaks. Like, yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna eat steak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my mentality, bro. We don't eat McDonald's. Like, ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's, but I ate it so much growing up. You know what I mean? Like, no, if I can afford us to get a good meal, we gonna get a good meal. Don't get it messed up. Now we do have times where we eating peanut butter and jellies. You know what I'm saying? We ate sausages on the way here, bro. I put 3 sausages in the air fryer.
You cooked? Oh, air fryer.
Yeah, threw them in the air fryer. Yo,
Making
son.
sure. I'm watching out for you. I'm gonna text you now.
You feel
Make
me?
sure you ain't cooking.
I'm not. Trust me, you ain't got to worry about that. I ain't going near it. I said, yo, son, no hooks and cooks today. We're going to eat a sausage. At first, he kind of like, okay, Dad. But the old king ain't trying to hear no, you're not getting no. What you mean we not going, what? I ain't getting no shrimp. What you mean? I can't get a Wingstop? So he's starting to understand that daddy's rebuilding. I'm rebuilding, son. Like, you gotta understand that. Prince know that. You know what I'm saying? Daddy understand that. Yeah, I might get on daddy back. He might be frustrated, but I done made all the mistakes. And I my son like my father. I made all the mistakes that you don't need to make. So
Yeah.
let me be the prime example for you, bro. Like, I'm 33, you 19. I made all the mistakes that you don't need to make. Our brothers is sitting in prison. They done made the mistakes that you don't need to make. You know what I'm saying? So like when my dad used to say it, I didn't understand it. Or give you another example. He said, when I've heard about your sister, that was my last time smoking weed. Every weekend, me and my boys get together, we smoke. I heard about your sister about to be born, being pregnant with your sister. I smoked one last time. The next week, I'm watching my homeboys outside slap boxing and doing all this goofy shit. And like, yo, bro, literally, this weekend I'm sitting there looking at my bros like, is you like what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, and it's crazy because I'm really I'm you know that commercial you turn into your parent?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
literally I be catching myself like, yo, why is there fork in the zinc? Like, what y'all got going on? Like, I see myself developing those great traits that my father have.
Yeah.
It's starting to really unlock. And when my father say like he watched my podcast, he listened to my radio interviews all the way from Philly. You know what I'm saying? He critiqued me. That's my biggest critique. Remember me and you had that
Yeah,
face to face,
yeah.
and I was like, yo, I shouldn't have smoked on bro joint. I'm tripping. My pop was snapping. Like, yeah, it wasn't weed, but nigga, what you smoking for? Like, all those things I get critiqued about, bro. It's probably something I done did or said on this one. He gonna critique. But I'm cool with that because it's nothing but making me better. And no matter what they said yesterday, I'm trying to be great today. So if I did something or said something or didn't do it right or didn't say a word right, or OG gonna be on my line and tell me like, yo, bro, you was tripping, or yo, bro, I'm proud of you. Like, I can take the criticism. I'm cool with that. Yes, it's my decision to do whatever I'm gonna do, but at the end of the day, I can allow Coach Rob and his wife to tell me, yo, you wrong, you right.
I know you probably don't look for validation, but I'm just curious. Um, what does it feel like to hear that from your son or a peer or family member, your dad, brother, your daughter, that people are proud of you?
I ain't really hear it that much growing up. So it kind of is like it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling, but it's a good weird feeling. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Makes
Like,
sense. Makes sense.
it's like, damn, y'all see me? And I know, and I'm gonna look in the camera deeply when I say this. I know that a lot of things I've done may have put a bad taste in certain people's mouth, especially like my children's moms or my children's families. And I know it's gonna take a while for them to erase that out their mind and understand who I am to today and what I'm becoming and what I'm trying to go. So I don't look at nobody, no hard feelings or nothing, because I understand I was high, always stayed high, always smoked around the kids. Like I said to you yesterday earlier, 124 thinking out loud, that was for me, bro. It's like you was talking my life, reflecting. Basically how you was like, I could have set my mom down and my baby mom, your child mom down and said, yo, listen, mom, you can't be smoking in front of,
Yeah, yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I wasn't that dude. I was Mom Dukes. I'm, I was Mom Dukes. I ain't gonna cap. But now that I'm old, I'm sober and I'm growing and I'm maturing. Why would the hell? Why was I smoking in front of my children? Why was I doing that? Why was I even? Why am I even showing or yelling or displaying anger in front of my sons, my black boys? That's gonna be men one day. Why am I like certain things I understand and listen to my father years ago. He don't say it today, but years ago stuff come to me. And if a situation happened, I literally call him like, yo, Pop, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. What you talking about, son? Yo, remember when you had said oh damn, oh you get it now. Like I get it, Dad. I
yeah,
get it, Dad. Like I get it. I get it. 53 days clean. Unfortunately, it took me to do this. Everybody got their own route.
yeah. Definitely do.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own route, but it took that judge to say, you really want to be with your kids, I don't play about dirty urines. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And everybody know, I don't care how many years of probation you got, once you violate, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, ain't no talking about it. That what you gonna go sit down and do once you violate.
Yeah.
And I just cannot do that to my children. That's too long, bro. I'm not gonna speak on how many years it is because people want your downfall. That's why my dad don't like me speaking about it. Cause people be doing hateful shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
makes sense. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
The
But
best thing you can do is just don't give nobody a reason, and try to stay out the way.
out the
Like,
way.
and right now, obviously, it may seem like, well, you could do this, but just do what control the things you can control.
Exactly.
Whatever you can control that. Somebody hating, somebody this, you can't control that, but you can control what you're doing. You can control making sure you're around the right people, the company you keep. You control, being there for your children and just being the best you day after day. You
Yeah.
control that 100%, and then the rest just going forward and all.
Yeah, exactly. I try not to put myself in positions or situations where, like, I gotta worry about them popping out on me or anything like that or jumping out on certain people. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
come through, show my love, for a hot, got this gear in the car. Yo, y'all good? Skirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm sliding right off on you. I'm
That's
out
how
of
I gotta
there.
be, bro.
Yeah, I'm out of there. You feel me?
I do want, because I don't want to not say that. I do want to bring it back to the clothing. I do want you to tell them what you do, and where they can get the clothes from you, because I don't want them to get lost in that in our therapeutic discussion.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I needed this, so I appreciate it. But Just Greatness _ LLC on IG, Vergil Austin on Facebook. You'll see the Eagles jersey, of course. That's the two ways that you can contact me right now. I'm super proud of this because I'm 8 years in. I'm 41 states, 3 countries, 8 years in without a website. But my website is now being under construction for real now.
I do want to say something. I got my jokes from me, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about why Verge is one of the best salesmen in Augusta, Georgia. Well, one of the best salesmen I know. Don't scratch Augusta, Georgia. Let me tell you why Verge is one of the best salesmen I know. I got a funny story of Verge. You caught me real good, too. I'm scrolling the stories like I do. I'm a story scroller. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love
my guy.
stories,
You see,
boy.
we got you.
I'm going through the story. I'm tapping. On Facebook, you can go crazy. You could just hit the hearts, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking now, hitting the heart real heavy on Verge. Like, oh, okay, he back with the shirt, back with the shirt. I'm doing my due. I get a notification, like a message on Facebook. I'm like, okay. I see his shoe, but I'm like, let me do my scroll thing first. You know what I'm saying? I seen a few stories I think I want to see. You know? I guess that wasn't, you like, hey, I see you still scrolling, nigga. What's going on, right? So I get a text. Yo, big bro, I see you like the story. Yo, how about this? I got XYZ for this price. I said, whoa. I ain't say I was buying a damn thing. I like the story. But I went in and I got it. And the reason being not because you told me to or you wanted to. I like the stuff. I always like your stuff. But I do appreciate the approach to that hustler, that salesman, that I don't care if it seems or comes off as annoying. I gotta promote me.
What's my favorite line? I'm gonna make y'all tired of me.
You got to.
Make y'all tired of me.
And you do a great job of that. I'm clapping that for you again. You know what I'm saying? Bird do a great job of that. You know what I'm saying? He don't play around. He don't care.
But make y'all tired of me.
I always say, you as a salesman, as somebody who got a brand, you're not going to get that stuff off the shelf, out your house, into the hands of your consumers. You're not going to make the money being cute.
Yeah.
So even though like that is like, it can come off as, I'm going to use the word annoying, or it can come off as like,
that's a fact.
all right, damn, chill. Almost like people in the mall that's like, yo, let me clean your shoes. Like, yo, leave me alone, my man. Like, not today.
Nah, I'm good. I just bought these. Yeah.
I wish you would clean one of my shoes, not the other one. I might smack shit out you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Good.
But
they hustling.
I appreciate the idea that, just not being cute. Like I'm gonna make sure I put this in your hand. I'm gonna ask you if you want it. I don't care. I don't care how many times. Like,
Tell me no. I'm gonna seek that yes.
but even then, you be like, my thought got caught. Hold up. Let me drink some soda. Hold up.
You need something to drink, bro.
Damn.
These Jones going crazy over
Okay.
here.
Damn. But even if
Damn, Taylor called me to say
you
goodnight.
say no,
Damn.
even if somebody say no, it's like, I'm gonna get you next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you next time.
Or I tell them, guess what? Appreciate the no is gonna make me seek a yes. Just give me a follow.
But even then, you just be like, you appreciate it. And you just, the next, I'm on time with my phone one time, and you had asked me about 3 times about buying some clothes. The 4th time, I was like, I'm gonna just buy it, bro. I can't even say nothing. I got this. What's that? I got you,
You
bro.
see, I
today.
hit you about the white money in beer.
Nah, that's funny as hell. Like, yo, imagine you promoting somebody's stuff, you just wearing it all the time, right? He was like, yo, I see you with the shirt.
Time to get another color.
Time to get another color. I was like, yo, this nigga Verge is crazy, bro. Verge is crazy, bro.
Yo, it's time to get another color, bro. Let's do it.
Nah, but I definitely appreciate you, and I do feel like it was therapeutic. I feel like it was a time or times in this episode where people are gonna be able to relate to what you're going through, but also I feel like people need to know what you were going through.
Yeah.
I think you did a good job of painting that picture when it goes from, you being, incarcerated and you having to find out about your mom and how you found out about your mom, and then coming home and still taking L after L after L, having to sit down for trying to be a good person and saying like, yo, I want to, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's just, we both like a Philly rapper. I'm big on core, and you're big on core. But when you like a rapper, you like things around him, and it's a guy named Don Lean, whatever. And I watched one of his Instagram videos the other day because he's home now. And I watched the Instagram video, and he was like, a lot of times in life, life like a puzzle. So you getting mad pieces, right? But if you're not careful, or if you're impatient, you'll throw away that piece you need, but not realizing you need that on later on in life. And now you stuck trying to figure out a piece of that puzzle, but you threw it away.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. I seen that.
I thought that was dope, because I was like, yo, imagine how many times something happened to you, you trying to understand why. Whether it's, and a puzzle could be jail time.
Yeah.
Probation. Death. That's what you got to hold. But we try so hard not to hold these things that when we trying to put this puzzle together, we stuck.
Yeah.
Because the pieces that we giving to us, we dropping them, we throwing them away, we getting rid of them because we don't know why. We can't understand why. And so I say it to say, like, I know you spoke about a lot, you said a lot, and I know you can't always like put your whole life on the camera, of course. But I do think, always think about the why stuff happening, like why this happened. And even if it's accountability, this happened because I ain't do X, Y, Z. This happened because I ain't do it. And just sit with that for a minute. And then just go from there. I've been doing that lately, and that's probably the best thing I can do, honestly.
Like I said, when you did 124 thinking out loud, I'm like, damn, that's been me lately. I've been reflecting on why I ain't got.
You trying to figure everything out,
like,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I could take accountability of that. All right, that was my fault. Damn, when the last time you was wrong? When you said that, I was sitting in the car like, damn, I think I just was wrong last week.
But we don't say it.
You know
when we right,
you right.
I told her. We don't never sit back and be like, yo, last week I was tripping, bro.
You feel me?
I said that I was wrong. And I had to really think about, and you go back because, like I said, our wrongs are the times we don't identify these things. I mentioned that my 2024 was like, I'm good where I'm at, don't get me wrong. But I broke up a family, you know what I'm saying? We have been together since I was 17.
You remember me and mine used to come together?
Yeah, so you think about the bond you break or having to go step away, all because at one point in our life we were so arrogant to the fact, not arrogant like we thought we was all that, but we couldn't be wrong. Or we so stuck in our ways that ain't no other way but this way.
This way. And
ain't no other way to view it but this view.
Not to cut you off, me and her had how I vent now is I call her or my dad and I just spaz. And they just listen. Because I barely snap anymore. But when I'm really, really in my bag, I just jump my car, slide off, and I just call and spaz. She said something that hit me one day. He said, now you see how I felt, right?
Mm.
And it hit me like, damn, I lost my family because I couldn't just sit down and listen to my woman. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't sit there and look at her point of view, being sober, being a teacher, how embarrassing it is seeing my mug shots come up. Her family got to see that. Her coworkers got to see that. Like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it hit me hard. Like now you see how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just something simple about cleaning up. Like, damn, they act like they can't clean up. Like, I think I felt coming home from work and you sitting there smoking all day and
Yeah.
like, damn, now that I'm where I'm at, it's like, damn. And you heard I just say, damn, I miss Tay call. He called me every night and say good night. But I'm like, I'd rather him be in the bed with me saying good night. I'd rather him
Yeah.
be in the
Yeah.
next
Definitely.
room
Definitely.
saying good night. You know what I'm saying? But life happens. You
Yeah.
know, we like to say we outgrew each other, but
But that's how
some
you
people,
reflect, because you might get that chance again somewhere with someone else or with that person. Who knows?
yeah,
You never know what life gonna do for you. But when you get the
I know
chance
what to do
again,
now.
you make them right. And that's why I feel like you gotta make mistakes. You gotta mess up, because then when you get that opportunity again, you don't mess up the next time.
Exactly. You have to live through your lessons. You know
Definitely,
what I'm
man.
saying? You have to look because they're not losses, they lessons. That's
Definitely,
how I
bro.
look at it. Um, I literally had to take accountability about a lot of stuff and like you said, reflect. I cry in the shower every night, bro. Every night I cry. I'm in that shower with that music on. I got that core bump, and he might say something crazy. And I'm like, damn, that was me. Or I've been on Sean Millie lately, heavy.
Yeah.
Like that go Millie Millie.
Yeah, I like that.
I be
Well,
go
yeah,
JG,
yeah.
go JG, go. Like I be really, like, you know what I'm saying? I be in my bag like crying, bro. Like, and like I said, bro, I don't know why they say is you sassy or you sus, you this. Like we not human. We human. So we should be able to express our feelings. We should be able to express mental health. We should be able to release. When I say release, meaning cry. Like that's healthy for us, bro. And society got us thinking we supposed to just sit there and just be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Gilly said something earlier. I watched Gilly little joint. He said, you ever see an old dude that's always mad? He said, why you think your grandparents get up at 4 or 5 in the morning? Because once they roll over and they crack their eye open, it's on some, oh, he gave me another day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm up now. And I thought about that. Like I don't never want to be no old angry nigga. Like I can't do that, bro. I can't be that. So I'm glad that I got be able to catch it now. Yes, I had to go through the trials and tribulations, and hopefully my story and my testimony help somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's going through similar things. Reach out, DM me. I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to get out. I'm willing to get out my shell and talk more like I have been. I've been very, very open about my mental health that people probably never knew about unless you close to me. Um, I'm way more open about the fires. I'm not that insecure about my hands because it shows a man of resilience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The things I've been through this past year, your regular human being would have gave up by now. Literally. All the things that the rocks and stones and bricks and all that been hit with after, like day after day, month after month, for this complete year, it's just been ridiculous. Like it's like a movie. Like what Tyler Perry at so he can write the script up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it could be a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I thank God for the strength, the discipline. I thank God for my children. I thank God for the fact that I'm back doing what I like to do. Cause I'm super duper like happy now. Like, and like I said, I only started with the hats and then I'm brushing my way into the shirts and then I'll be back to the sweatsuits and the hoodies and all that. But I'm back doing what I like to do. No hat look the same. This hat don't look like the other hats I saw. It might have the same logo, but it don't look the same. So I'm back happy because I'm able to use my hands.
And create. Yeah.
I'm able to do this. Like,
I'm just happy that you got, something that was therapeutic back,
you
to
feel
you.
me?
So I definitely
I'm in
appreciate
my
you,
I'm in my
man.
zone, bro. And I've been consistency, networking, friendships, and hard work is what's gonna take me to the top. And gotta tell you, I appreciate you on here because they don't know that situation August 29th came from you discussing me. to somebody. Tommy. I don't know his last name, but
Oh yeah, shout out to Tommy.
you
Yeah,
feel me?
definitely.
Shout
Yeah,
out
talk
to
about that real
Tommy.
quick before we get out of here. Make
Yeah,
sure
shout
you
out to Tommy and Gizmo giving me the opportunity to sponsor and be a vendor on the 29th at Jammin' on I think it's Jammin' Moments or
Yep,
something
Jam
like that.
Moments.
Jammin' Moments on Broad Street. That's August 29th. It's $10 to perform. It's $5 entry. Bring your squad. You a new artist. You are popping artist. It's a Just Greatness night. Literally Just Greatness out. Everybody that worked there will be in Just Greatness. We have Just Greatness background, all that. You have 3 different camera angles. But because my boy Maine was talking about his little brother and my consistency, Gizmo hit me up and was like, yo, got an opportunity for you. I don't know if you with it. I don't know if you go. I don't club, bro. So if it's a club, I'm cool. I ain't gonna lie. At first, that's what I was. I even pulled up on him later than I was supposed to because I didn't know if I wanted to have that conversation about sponsoring.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you because everything God been telling me to do when it comes to this brand, I've been doing it. And the views, the shares, the likes, the just people seeing me again outside and acknowledging me. Yo, JG, yo, you Verge, ain't you Verge? Yo, ain't you J? Yo, you your brand, yo, you great, you go great, you got something? Oh yeah, pop the trunk real quick. Whoop, what you need? You feel me? You can go buy this 3.5. Come get this $10 and this 20 and this $15 hat for $25. It's gonna last longer than that 3.5. Come get this $10 shirt. It's gonna last longer than that grand. And who don't want to be great? Who don't want to be great? So on camera, I want to let you know I appreciate you, bro, and I gotta give you your flowers because you one of my biggest supporters, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. You know, you keep doing great things, keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're doing good, bro, you know, like I said, you be all right.
Yeah,
You got
definitely.
the talent, you know, you got the resilience, you got the consistency, you know. You don't mind being annoying. You know, you gotta clap it up for you for that, you know.
Because I don't
Definitely
care
around being
to make you
annoying.
tired of me. Literally. Do you. I don't care about the shares. I don't care about the likes. I see y'all watching me. Trust me. Them views ain't gonna lie. I see y'all watching me. But understand this. Do you. I don't care what you do. If you like, if you doing podcasting, if you cutting hair, if you are also a brand, which I support, I have everybody's stuff. But third eye, I don't care who you are, what you doing, man. Selling bracelets, making necklaces, selling lemonade, making cheeseburgers, whatever. Don't worry about who don't support you. Worry about who supports you, man. That's the only thing that matter to me is who support me. I don't care who you is. Man, family and friends ain't gonna make us rich, bro. They're not gonna make us rich. It's a complete stranger that never know you and heard about you or ran into you and felt your aura and can tell that you've been through something or ask you what you got going on, what your brand mean. And I simply tell them, no matter what they said yesterday, be great today. And that's what my brand about. Who don't want to be great? Who don't want to be great?
I feel you, bro. Definitely, that was a dope conversation. I clap it up one time. I appreciate you for coming through, bro. Y'all make sure y'all go support Just Greatness. Support my guy. If you like his story, he gonna sell you a shirt either way. So, you know, don't swipe.
Don't like nothing.
Hey, it's fair game if you swipe that. If you swipe and tap, it's a fair game, man. So, Watermasters Podcast, we out, man. Hold it down.
COV.